All right, so we have some percentage and ratio question. The strength of a salt solution is P% if 100 ml of the salt contains P grams of salt. It's pretty okay. So ml grams, that's fine. I mean, the question has everything to do with ratio, a lot of ratio here. So this unit anyhow doesn't matter, but that's pretty obvious any which way. Okay, if three salt solutions are mixed in the proportion 1:2:3, ABC that is mixed in the ratio 1:2:3, then the resultant solution has strength of 20%. But if the proportion is mixed in the ratio 3:2:1, then the resulting solution has a strength 30%. Okay. Uh, so there are three things that are mixed. I mean, we cannot even apply alligation out here. What is required? A fourth solution D is produced by mixing B and C in the ratio 2:7. So you're looking for the ratio of the strength of D to that of A. Wow, that's something different. We have to take variables here. See, if I try to get into alligation, the problem is that when you're mixing multiple items in alligation, there will be a lot of different ways to arrive at a particular percentage. Now, both the information that is given, the last bit is not an information, that is part of the requirement, because D is mixed in the ratio 2:7. We don't know the concentration. You have to compare the concentration of D and concentration of A. That is the question. But the initial information that is given, you're mixing three items in both the cases. So, I mean, alligation will not be suitable in this case. So we have to take variables. So let's do that. So it's basically should be an equation question. So let us assume something. So let us say A has, let me use a different color for that. Okay, A has A% concentration, B has B% concentration, and C has C% concentration. So let us start by this assumption. Now there are two mixing given. So when we are mixing this A%, B% and C% in the ratio 1:2:3. So let me just apply a weighted average here. The weighted average will be A plus 2B plus 3C by 6. And the resultant is 20%. So everything is percentage. So I'm not writing that percentage. That will anyhow cancel out. So we get something like this: A plus 2B plus 3C is equal to 120. Okay. The second one says we are mixing the ratio 3:2:1. So that will be 3A plus 2B plus C divided by 6. And that is equal to 30%. So again, multiplying 6, we have 3A plus 2B plus C is equal to 180. So these are the two equations that we have. Let me take these things off. Okay. Now, what can we get from this? I do get A plus B plus. If I add these two, I get A plus B plus C. So that's 4A plus 4AB plus 4C. That is 300. So this is 75. And if I subtract the two, I'll get 2A minus 2C. If I subtract here to here, I get 2A minus 2C. So A minus C is equal to what? 60 by 230. So these two I can figure out. But how does that help me? Until unless I figure out A and B plus C separately. Because B and C, okay, I don't need B and C, B plus C, right? What do I need? What is the requirement here? So the concentration of D, let's say I try to figure this out. So concentration of D will be, we are mixing B and C in the ratio 2:7. So again, let us apply weighted average only. So we have 2B plus 7C by 9. So this will be the concentration of D. So this will be in percentage, by the way. And A has a concentration of A%, right? We need to find the ratio of these two. So effectively our objective is to find 2B plus 7C divided by 9A. So this is our requirement. So this is required. This divided by this. Both are in percentage, so that will cancel off. This is what we require. Let me take this thing off. Okay. But how do I achieve this? 2b plus 7c by 9a. Okay, so this seems like solving these two somehow to get this. Now the idea here is, see, this is something you can remember. I don't think this is useful. So let me take these things off as well. Let me just take this off. Now, understand one idea here. Suppose after resolving this, so I hope that you have done these type of questions we have discussed in classes and all, multiplying this to a constant, multiplying this to another constant, and then adding, subtracting to get a relationship between ABC. But suppose in that relationship you have some constant term remaining. So suppose you manage to figure out 2b plus 7c is equal to or plus 9a minus 9a something is equal to a constant. Something is left. So let me put a random value here. Let's say 100. So don't assume that this is 100, but I'm just saying, suppose this value comes out to be. Now in no way I can figure this out because the problem will be if you just manipulate a bit. So you'll find something like this: 2b plus 7c is equal to 9a plus this 100. If I divide both sides by this 9a, now this issue will be this part. I don't know the concentration of A, right? And I cannot figure out the concentration of A. That was my initial argument that I started with, right? Because we are mixing three different items. So we are not going to have a fixed way to do that. So A, B, C concentration, there's no direct way to actually figure out the value of A from just two equations, right? I mean, there's no way to solve this. So effectively, what I'm getting is, I mean, what I'm trying to understand here is, so this constant term should actually cancel out. So let's try that once. So this 120 and this 180 should actually cancel out. So if this 120 and 180 has to cancel out, I need to multiply this to 3 and I need to multiply this to 2 and then take a difference, right? Let me just check it before I solve this out, whether I get this thing or not. A is coming out to be something in 3A. B is 6B minus 4B, so that will be 2B, okay? And this is 9C minus 2C, that is 7C, great. So this is solving my my problem here. So if I do this, so let's just take this thing off. It's just an explanation. So I'll do that. I'll multiply the 3 in the first one. I can also take this box thing off. Yeah, I'm multiplying 3 to the first equation and 2 to the second equation, and then I'm taking a difference. Okay, so I'm subtracting first minus second. So effectively what happens is this constant term eliminates. So what I have is 3a minus 6a, so that is minus 3a, plus 6b minus 4b, so that is 2b. So this is what I was checking. 9c minus 2c, that is 7c. See, we get this 2b plus 7c. So that is equal to 0. Now our job is done, because then 2b plus 7c is equal to 3a, or what we now know as 2b plus 7c by 3a is equal to 1, implying that our requirement out here, this thing, in order to get 9a instead of 3a, all we need to do is just divide 1/3 or divide 3 on both the sides. So this will be 1 by 3. So that should be our answer, option B. Brilliant question, but a little tough to do in time pressure, I believe. Even with this type of solution, I don't know, I just figured out and solved. So that itself, you will get an idea while I was solving. This will take somewhere in the range of 2 minutes to actually solve it in the best possible manner, I believe. Not an easy one to solve, not very easy things to observe until unless you understand few ideas of equation. It's an algebra question. Initially, I felt this is a ratio question. It's not a ratio question. It's a different way of putting that. But very, very interesting question. But definitely you can skip a question like this in CAT during the exam time. That is, later on you can enjoy it if you want. So that's it for this question. Hopefully you understood and liked the solution. I had fun solving it. So thank you for joining in.